then you know what I'm not lying to you. You can see this handsome bronze human being, nice and chocolate over here on Ustream TV. Check us out. I'm looking good too. Took a shower, yeah, and shaved, and just looking pretty good. I got me a little sun, all of that stuff. WVON, I always want you to get social with us, folks, by going to Facebook.com/WVON 1690 and like us over there. Also go to and follow us on Twitter at WVON 1690, on Instagram at WVON 1690. And you can always text WVON, text to WVON to 88474, and you get all of our alerts. You can also get our newsletters and everything else, sign up for it. Classic Blues want you to also go to Facebook.com/Classic Blues and RB and like us over there. Follow us on Twitter at WVON Henry. You got no excuse now. You can keep up with me. Also go to my YouTube channel and subscribe to us over on YouTube at Henry CB, or WVON Classic Blues and R&B. Check us out there. Get everything going for us here. Well, we got a new president. The State of the Union is in good hands. So, hey, we're on our way, folks. Congratulations to President Donald J. Trump. He is the president, and he will be for the next 4 years, 8 years, or whatever. I don't think you folks realize what we got going here, folks. We got a republic that works. It does work. But you have to participate in it to make it work. Instead of worrying about who is the president, worry about who in the hell is the congressman over there that you got going up, and who is the senator. Get rid of Durbin. I want him out. Get rid of Durbin. I think you can stay too long, too, and I think that's another thing that the president was saying. He said, it is true, a few want to tell the many what to do. It's like a few people killed the doggone circus. It's a handful of folks. It didn't take a whole bunch of folks. You got all these folks out here this weekend. All of them wonderful women. Hey, Gerald, how you doing, son?
I'm doing okay, Sir Henry. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Did you get out there seeing all of them women? I know there had to be some out there that, there was a whole bunch of them out there all across the country, man. They came out,
No, I didn't. I've been busy all day today.
You didn't get a chance to get out there and grab your arm full of them, huh?
Nah.
That's right. Don't get in trouble, man. All right, that's Mr. Gerald Britz there. Also, Mr. Fletcher is here. He's part of our show. And Mr. Daryl Span. That's the boss's boy, the boss's son. He is also part of our show. Every now and then he shows up, just to make sure that everything is doing what it's supposed to do. The Morpher Point Marine Association wants you to come over and get involved with them. They're located at 7011 South Vincennes Avenue here in Chicago. The number over there is 773-873-6600. That's 773-873-6600. Maybe we can get some money as a veteran organization from the president. They're going to look after us veterans, And we are vets, and we know we can use a little bit there. We can use a little bit of funds over there at our place. So we're glad to do that. And the National Veterans Women's United wants you to get involved with them over there, ladies. And men, you can be a member of the auxiliary for the Ladies Vets Association. They're located at 7907 South Racine. That's 7907 South Racine Avenue. And their number is 872-731-2150. That's 872-731-2150. And their website is nwvu.org. And the email is ladyvetch2@yahoo.com. That's it. That's where we are, folks. Yep. I want to say hi to Miss Kimberly out there. Miss Kimberly out in Beverly over there. And I want to say hi to Miss Martha down in, she's listening to me religiously down in El Paso, Texas. Out in the west, what the hell is it? Out in Texas, down there, with the song that Marty Robbins did. Good song, I love it too, For the Forrest Haggerty down in Big D, Lil A, double LLAS, Dallas, Texas. That's what they always used to say it that way. Big D, Lil A, and double LLAS, down in Dallas, Texas. There's my friend Miss Brittany out there in Alsip. Say hi to you. Miss Grace Washington down in Jackson, Mississippi. And my man, Mr. Officer Andrew Jones. Continue to get better and do well. God bless you, son. Continue to come this way, you and your wife, Miss Michelle. On the side of Miss Kimberly Egerwin. Ladies out here, she's out here constantly fighting, Now, I hope you don't let Trump blow your mind, sweetheart. He's here. Hey, folks, what the man said, that we all Americans. That's what he said. I love that part about it. But I'm disappointed in his cabinet selection. Otherwise, hell, he's all right with me. He's going to be fine. Yeah, things going to be all right, I want to send my condolences out to the Tommy Tate family down in Jackson, Mississippi. Tommy was a singer and a writer and producer of music there in Tennessee, in Nashville. Not Nashville, over in Memphis. He did some work at Stax Records. He also did work at Malaco Records in Jackson. So, young man, I used to remember growing up in Jackson. I was part of a group, and Tommy Tate would be on that talent show. It's just like here in Chicago, you had the Regal over here with all of the talent shows and all that stuff. Well, in every town more or less had that. So in Jackson, it was the Alamo Theater down on Farish Street. And my group and I, hey, we were pretty good. Hey, it's funny how this thing works. People, your group likes you. They pulling for you, and people are pulling for you. But anyway, Tommy went on to do quite a bit in the music field, and send our condolences to his family. Farewell to Tommy. And we're gonna get our program kicked off tonight with a song by. I tell you what we're gonna do. I want you to do Curtis Mayfield first. This is my country. I forgot. That's what I got so tied up with Tommy. I forgot about that. This is my country. And okay, so as soon as you find that, let me know, and we'll kick the show off with that. By Curtis Mayfield. Want to let you know, folks, that, this is my country. Come on, I'm going to participate, be a part of it. Hell, I joined the Army, I participated in it, so you may as well do likewise. Don't tell me it's a white supremacist country. Hell, this is your country. You black, aren't you? All right, then, let's get with it. And farewell to our 44th president, President Barack Obama and Miss Michelle. Very attractive first lady. There's no comparison, folks. One lady's a model, and one lady was a lawyer. So quit trying to compare them and talk about, all this other stuff. So she did her job, and Michelle did her job well. You're listening to Classic Blues and R&B here on WVON 1690 AM.
Say it's my country. Before they give in, they'd rather fuss and fight than say it's my country. I paid 300 years or more of slave driving sweat and welts on my back. This is my country. for me to go second class. We've survived the hard blow, and I want you to know that you'll face us at last. And I know you will give consideration. Shall we perish unjust or live equal as a nation? This is my country. And I know you will give consideration. Shall we perish unjust or live equal as a nation? This is my country.
Hi, this is Country Boy. You listen to classic blues and R&B on WVON with my man Sir Henry, AM 1690. Country Boy, straight from the South, all the way to Chicago.
The both of you. And I hope you find happiness, baby. Every little thing you try to do. Excuse me if I seem just a little bit stunned, but to lose the one you love, God knows it sure ain't no fun. I guess I'm just a little overcome. That's all it is, baby. I'm just a little overcome. Another man. Oh, yes, you did. Listen, baby. Please don't get upset by nothing I should say. Just go on out and have yourself a wedding day, because I'm just a little overcome. Yes, I'm just a little overcome. Oh, yeah. You don't have to walk me to the door. That won't solve my problem, I know. Just say goodbye and let it be. Listen, baby, the hurt is already. No song, girl. You don't have to sing me no song. Just a little.
Hi, this is Billy Branch, and you're listening to Classic Blues and R&B with Sir Henry Cheatham. The brother knows how to get down.
Give me your most strongest whiskey and your most finest Don't mean that much to me. I never wanted to fly up into space. I've got my hands full down here waiting on Judgment Day. It's gonna be alright, alright, when I die. Alright. So pray for me that I'll make it to the other side. It's gonna be okay, okay. Don't cry. Somewhere way up high. You might be rich, you might be poor. All the money in the world, it won't get you in the door. And I hope you're not too late, 'cause it ain't no reservations, and can't no one take your place. It's gonna be alright, alright, when I die. Alright. So pray for me that I'll make it to the other side. It's gonna be okay. Don't cry. I might be this rat race like most people do. But I must be getting old, 'cause instead of saving my money, I've been trying to save my soul. It's gonna be alright, when I die. So pray for me that I'll make it to the other side. Gonna be okay. Don't cry, I might be somewhere way up high. Oh, you better believe me. You better believe. Oh yeah. It's gonna be alright, when I die. Pray for me that I'll make it to the other side. It's gonna be alright. Don't cry, I might be, oh yeah, somewhere way up high. You better believe me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Somewhere way up high. Gonna be alright. Oh yeah. You better believe me. Believe me. Somewhere way up high. It's gonna be alright. When I die. Pray for me. I'll make it to the other side. You better believe me. Oh Lord, I might be somewhere way up high. I'm going up high. I got to leave here one day. Oh, somewhere way up high. Whoa. Oh Lord, you better believe me. All right. Alright, baby, you alright. Ooh, honey, you alright. Down the road, you will accompany. Oh, yeah. Down the road, you will accompany. Oh, yeah. When I think back, your love was like the sun. I don't remember the cold days, I just remember the warm ones. Down the road, girl, you will accompany. Oh, yes, you will. If we're fools, alright, then a happy fool I'd rather be. Oh, yeah. I'll be glad to learn from you. And I know good and well, honey, you'll be glad to learn from me. Oh, yeah. If we get down and things get sad, we can cheer up each other and grin 'cause things ain't that bad. If we're fools, alright, then a happy fool, girl, I'd rather be. I'm happy as long as you're with me. I don't have to worry. I love you, day by day, one step, girl, one step at a time. You gave aching heart of mine. Oh yeah. I don't know where they came from, and I don't know what they might say. Woman, you always been in my corner, day by day. It's the magic of kindness flowing all the time. That's all love is. Down the road, girl, you will comfort me. Oh yes, you will. I don't have to worry, baby. I do believe you love me, you love me, you love me, you love me, you love me. You know that I love you too, honey. We don't have to worry. From on down the road, I know everything's gonna be alright, alright, alright. Oh, baby. I want everybody to put your dancing shoes on. I want you to clap your hand right here. I just want you to join in and help me to sing a little bit. The music in my bones and I can't sit down. Come on, y'all. Come on and yes. Sing it one more time if you don't mind. Oh, I'm trying so hard to make it to my seat. Oh, yes. But my body's shaking all over and I'm grooving with the beat. Yes, I am. Oh, I feel good. I really feel good, baby. I like the groove and I like the blues. I like music that puts me in a mood. Oh, excuse me while I do my thing, y'all. Come on and yes. If you think you can outdo me, just step into the ring now. Yes. Come on and do it. Oh yeah. The band is playing. Come on and get on the line. Get set and let's go. Come on and do it. Come on and oh, I'm really feeling good tonight. Yes, I am. I like the groove and I like the blues. I like music that puts me in a mood. Oh, so good, I'm just moving up and down, yours. Yes. I'm having such a good time, I can't even sit down, but that's all right. Yes.
A top of the hour is coming. So after this, I'm gonna put you on. Close up.
Don't put your hand on that. Just
2.5 minutes. No. Till the song go off. Right now, about like 6.5 minutes. No. I'm saying like when this go off, it's gonna be like about 11, 55, 56. Yeah. So talk about like 3 or 4 minutes.
You see something about a cat? When he got the roll,
All right. Put your guy on next album. Talk to him for a minute.
in other words, he moved cool. If you know what I'm talking about. But I don't want to prolong you and all that kind of hearsay, y'all. Oh no. You see the music? Ooh, yeah. This music is good to me. Oh yes it is. It makes me wanna do wrong sometime. Oh yes it do.
All right. Don Joe Simon said he got some music in his bone. That's Joe Simon, folks. I might play the Bishop for you tonight. You know, he said he got a song out. He said I would. I played it before. Said I wasn't gonna be nothing, but he proved y'all wrong, and he turned out to be something. That went out for Miss Martin. That's all I see, Miss Martin. He didn't give me your first name. Yeah, but I see you want to get up on the floor and get down on it. All Hero Classic Blues and R&B, folks. You also heard Mr. Joe Simon, Further On Down the Road. And Joe Louis Walker, Don't Cry. When I'm out of here, he said, don't cry. But I want y'all to cry a little bit, but I don't want y'all crying because I don't want to leave here. I kind of like it here. Joe Louis Walker, Don't Cry. The Four Tops, Catfish. Catfish, one of my favorite songs by the Tops, you know. Good song, too. Denise LaSalle, Give Me Your Strongest Whiskey and Your Finest Glass of Wine. That was a good time here. And you heard the late Tommy Tate, Just a Little Overcome. He was with the Nightingales on that song. Y'all don't know, some of you may know the Nightingales, which is a gospel group. The hell they were named that. They had a couple of names. The Nightingales, I think they been around a while. They were a very good group. When Ollie Hoskins left the Nightingale, I understand that he did a couple of songs with them. My man Tommy Tate was born in Homestead, Florida, September 29th, 1944, and he moved to Jackson. He was 6 years old, so he recovered from polio. He did quite a bit there, singing throughout the area. It's a couple of, we had some talent down there, you know, hell. It just turned out it went another way, you know, we couldn't all go in the same direction. But hey, we had a group, like I said, now y'all may not believe this, but our first name was the Spinners. And when the Spinners came out and folks heard the Spinners on the radio, they were calling, that's you guys? No, it was not us. You know? But hey, we came up with the name for ourselves. But you know, later on, as you very well know, the Motown group Spinners, you know, they went on to do whatever they did. You know, it was a good group too. You know? Yep, we used to sing around Jackson. And also sung with the great Mr. Burgess Gardner. We tried to get him on this show one of these nights too. You know, he's a great musician from around here, actually from Jackson State, and he was our band director. And we put together a band called the Swinging Bells. yes, I just see Willie C. Mayfield, my friend. He passed away now. Hell of a musician, folk. That boy, you want to sing? He's a piano player. He played the guitar too. You tell, we call him Blind, you know. You give Blind a couple of words, and I guarantee you he will find wrap it up and create your music line. But anyway, folks, we're going to the top of the hour here, and we shall be back with more music on classic blues and R&B.
Talk of Chicago and the voice of the nation is 1690 WVON, Berwyn, Chicago.
Massive march, inauguration numbers. I'm Barbara Cusack. The Women's March in Washington brought streets to a standstill as a sea of pink hats drew attention to the urgency of their message. Correspondent Suzanne Malveaux says the marchers are concerned about their rights under a Trump presidency.
A lot of people who say, look, they're worried, they have a lot of fear, and they want to make sure that their rights as women and as Americans is reaffirmed.
The new White House press secretary accused the media of tweeting misleading pictures of the inauguration in terms of crowd size. Correspondent Jim Acosta picks it up from there.
He said that there was inaccurate reporting about some of the tweets and the pictures that were put out there on the national news media. He was complaining that this presented an inaccurate presentation to the world in terms of how many people were at this inauguration yesterday.
President Trump meets with British Prime Minister Theresa May Friday. It will be his first meeting with a foreign leader as president. I'm Barbara Cusack. President Trump is trying to patch things up with the intelligence community, visiting CIA headquarters on his first full day on the job.
I love you. I respect you. There's nobody I respect more. You're going to do a fantastic job, and we're going to start winning again, and you're going to be leading the charge.
The third wave in a series of storm systems to hit California could be the strongest in years. Correspondent Bill Michaels reports on what's forecast for the Los Angeles area on Sunday.
Forecasters say the storm could be the most powerful the LA area has seen since 2010. The heaviest rain is expected to fall at a rate of more than an inch per hour during the height of the storm. Also, a winter storm warning is in effect for higher elevations where snow totals could measure between 1 and 4 feet.
4 people died in Mississippi as a tornado swept through a trailer park in the Hattiesburg area early Saturday. Dozens of homes were damaged. I'm Barbara Cusack.
There is more to me, Queen Eliara of Elfgard, than my elven magic. Just as there's more to Geico than saving you money, Geico also gives you 24/7 access to licensed agents online, on the phone, or on the Geico app. And while I am a mighty elf queen, I am also a mighty big fan of barbecue potato chips. Minions! More smoky mesquite.
Geico. Expect great savings and a whole lot more.
Oh, fresh powder. I'll get the skis.
Ugh, I can't.
Winter nasal congestion. Is it A, cold, B, sinus pressure, C, allergies?
I'm not sure.
For all of the above, the answer is D, Allegra D, a maximum strength decongestant plus a powerful non-drowsy antihistamine for 24 hours of relief.
Feel better?
Yep. Feel like racing?
Hey, wait!
This winter, the answer is Allegra D. Look for Allegra D at the pharmacy counter. Use as directed.
This is Mark Wallace, host of The People Show. The citizens to abolish red light cameras will be meeting Friday at 7 p.m. at the Lagos Baptist Assembly, 10833 South Halsted at 7 p.m. Make sure you join us as we move to make Chicago the next red light and speed camera-free city. Join us Friday at 7 p.m. at the Lagos Baptist Assembly, 10833 South Halsted.
I'm thankful for the radio station. Not afraid to put the truth in rotation.
Greetings, family. This is Salim Muwakil inviting you to fulfill the promise of your weekend by checking in with the most astute radio audience in America on Saturday nights from 7 to 10. The Salim Muwakil Show connects you to the concerns of the community even as we stay up on planetary affairs. So make sure you put us on your weekend schedule, 7 to 10 on WVON 1690, the talk of Chicago.
Welcome to the Entrepreneurial Exchange, the African American Millennial Edition, a program created exclusively for savvy millennial entrepreneurs, powered by the Chicago Neighborhood Initiatives Microfinance Group, sponsored by U.S. Bank. From the Xfinity Studios at WVON. We're your original social media. You're listening to Night Blues with Sir Henry Cheatham on 1690, the talk of Chicago.
You're listening to Classic Blues and R&B here, folks. We're rolling into Sunday morning here on Classic Blues and R&B. We here and hope you're enjoying our program. You know, we got it laid out for you, laid all out for you. We're streaming live at WVON.com on the World Wide Web, as they call it, or on the internet, the interconnected. the interconnected stuff of cyberspace, as some folks used to refer to it. It's amazing how you say we are on the World Wide Web, streaming live at WVON.com. We are also at iHeartRadio and looking good on Ustream. Yes. Yeah, looking very good and fresh. We always want you to reach us here in the studio or go and join us by going to Facebook.com/WVON1690. On Twitter, follow us at WVON1690 and on Instagram at WVON1690. You can always text WVON to 88474 and get all of the information, alerts, and everything else that goes on around here. On the other side of the wall, we got my man, Brother Gerald Britz. Mr. Fletcher is here, running around, doing his thing, you know. You can reach us in the studio at 773-591-1690. Time moves fast, you know. It's run right up in here. The next thing I know, my man is telling me, hey, it's time to go to the old newscast here. Join Chat Daddy Sims Monday night for the real Monday night edition of Real Talk, Real People. Chat Daddy welcomes noted financial expert Delta Jones Walker, who will share ways to start and maintain a positive financial outlook in 2017. Also, holistic health and wellness coach Victoria Knox. She teaches the facts about 6 of the most talked about herbs to aid in the detoxing of your life. Tune in for all of this and so much more Monday night at 6 p.m. for your favorite happy hour on the radio. That is the one and only Real Talk, Real People with Art Chit Chat Daddy Sims. Okay, don't forget that. That's Monday night at 6 o'clock. He's on Monday through Thursday night, so check him out. We're glad to have you. I got a good show. Very personable host around here. Not as personable as I am, but he is personable. Am I personable, Joe?
Very personable.
All right, thank you very much for that. All right, I want to thank you for that, man. All right, I see you guys all talking about your Bears, right? You're a big sports fan. What about yourself? We got a guest in the studio here. He's sitting around, just enjoying us. Ed Perkins is his name.
Hello. Good evening. How you doing? Or good morning.
There you go. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good evening and good afternoon
Right.
in China somewhere over
right.
there. Yeah. But over here it's morning.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We're just getting started.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm kind of a sports fan,
Yeah. Now I want to tell you folks, all y'all Bear fans,
Yeah.
Bull fans, Raider fans, Cowboy fans, let me tell you something, folks. These gangsters pick up and move in a minute. Now you see Oakland, first of all, let's start with the Rams went left St. Louis, holding the bag. Built this stadium, people didn't put their money into it. And, taxpayers, contribute in many ways to all of these big domes. And then they left and go back to L.A. Now Chargers, they left because the taxpayers were smart. They said, hell with you, we're not going to build another stadium. You got the money, you do it yourself. And now the Raiders, they're going to go to Vegas.
Wow. Now, where are the Chargers going, though?
Chargers going to L.A.
Oh, the Chargers are going to L.A.
That's right. They'll be in L.A.
And the Raiders are going to Vegas.
Yeah. That's the same thing they did with the Clippers. The Clippers came out of Buffalo, New York. They were the Buffalo Braves.
Oh, wow.
So they went out to, they were the Clippers, L.A. Braves, but they got out there. Then they became the L.A. Clippers. And then they left, and they went into Los Angeles as well. So
wow.
Yeah, they do what they want to do, folks. So don't get tied up on it. I'm telling Gerald, I think, I am a college, university staff, because there are only 50 of those. the University of Mississippi can't up and leave and go to Illinois. Or Illinois can't leave and go down to Texas.
That's true. That's true.
That's right. Yeah, it's only 50 state university. There's only 50 states, so that's it. You
know? But the players can transfer, right?
Oh, the players can, but they still.
Right.
They still a state team. You know, the state still maintains its integrity.
That's true.
But these professional teams, they're up and out of here. But I look at the Chicago team was the Chicago Zephyrs. I think they were. They left and went to Washington, and they became the Wizards. I think that's right. I think I'm right on that.
Okay.
And then they brought in the Bulls to the amphitheater. That's where they were playing at. Yeah. We used to have a lot of venues around here.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Some of them, the cows shared it with us. Like they was talking about now that the circus was gone after May. That's
messed up that the circus is leaving after all this time.
Hey, well, yeah, that's true. But you got other things going, and the thing about it too is some of those guys may end up with the Universal Soul Circus. I don't know when they're gonna drive them out of business.
That's another thing, yeah. I mean, it's been interesting. I haven't had a chance to go in a while, but the circus is kind of like a staple when you grow up, right?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I took my kids. I enjoyed it, and the ringmaster was always nice.
Yeah.
I never will forget it. I went to the Shrine Temple down there, and my kids, and I was shooting a picture, and I was getting, because I do shoot pictures. I'm a photographer. I do all that crap,
Okay.
All of that good stuff, not crap. I am a professional in video, folks, photography, and et cetera. So it's not crap. I retract that. I don't mean the selfies. I mean the real deal. And I'm here getting ready to take my picture. And this ring, and I was, something was going on. But anyway, the ringmaster stood. I didn't know he was waiting on me. He stood there. He said, as soon as he get his picture, the show will continue. He's a very nice, personable guy, But hey, my kids were there, and hey, we just had a good time. I enjoyed it.
That's good.
Yep.
It's been a while since I've been to the circus, though. But.
Yeah, me too. For a long time. It's been a while. Yep. All right, gang. We'll get back to some more music here, and. On classic blues. Let me say, do I have anything else I want to say? Yeah. Anyway, folks, we're on our way to greatness, and don't y'all forget that. I'll be able to go to the store and get me some real cornbread. That's right. That's right. I might be able to get me some grapes with some seeds in them. I know you young guys don't know, but speaking of Chat Daddy Show, that's what it was. They talking about holistic, this, that, and that. Folks are always talking about, well, eating healthy, doing it. Well, you go to Whole Foods, you go to these different so-called Whole Foods and Mariana and the rest of it. Mm-hmm. I went there and I had some, so I said, oranges have seeds in them.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't have seeds, folks, it has been played with.
This is true, yeah.
So it has, orange has seeds. Grapes have seeds. You might not know that, young man.
I do, but I don't eat grapes with seeds.
But see, that's why they started taking them out. But I love grapes with seeds in them. I mean, there's something in a seed of a grape.
Too much work.
Ain't no work. Just eat the seed.
You gotta spit the seed out.
I eat it. Yeah, I eat it. Same thing with watermelons.
Yeah,
give me my melons with my seeds. Hey, that's it. I want it sweet too. But anyway, and they always tell it, well, poor folks got a desert and all this crap. Well, wait a minute. When you do see something that you come on, eat greens, vegetables, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Well, sometimes, the stuff is so doggone high that, hell, even if you got the money, you can't afford it or don't want to spend it, so.
That's true.
Yeah. Anyway, let me shut up for Gerald clip my mic or something. You're listening to Classic Blues and R&B here on WVON 1690 AM.
While I'm away from you, I know it's hard for you, baby. And a lot of times you're tempted to do things you would normally do. And I could write you a letter every day and still not express the true feelings I have in my heart, in my body, in my soul for you. That's why A pencil just ain't ready to write all the things I feel for you. No ladder could be steady while I climb to the sky, oh, to get to you. Ain't nothing I can say or do to prove this love I have for you. But that's why I want you to hold on to what we got. And I feel the love I have for you. Hold on to what we've got, and someday I know you two will agree now. Listen, lady, I'm sitting here holding this paper, trying to think of something I can say that will assure you that I still need you, even though I'm far away. And I'm praying every day and every night, the Lord God will let everything be all right. And that's why I want you to hold on to what we've got and feel the love I have in my heart for you. Baby, hold on to what we've got. Someday you will agree. Baby, hold on to what we've got. I'm coming home to you. Baby, hold on to what we've got. Oh, someday I know you will agree now.
This is Sam Cockrell from Chicago, and I'm hanging out with my good friend Sir Henry Cheatham, playing the blues, classic blues for you here at WVON 1690 on the AM dial.
These ain't raindrops in my eyes. Just look at me now. I've been crying because I love you. I wonder why can't you see? Just one kiss would do so much. It would drive away all my fear. These ain't raindrops in my eyes, but they are tears. Oh, 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 and these ain't raindrops in my eyes, babe, that I wipe away. If you tell me you love me, everything will be okay. If I thought that you'll ever love me, I would wait a million years. These ain't raindrops in my eyes. These ain't raindrops in my eyes. But they are tears. Ain't no clouds up in the heaven, so how can there be rain? The man up there, you know just how I feel. How will I face tomorrow and all the lonely, 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 lonely years? These ain't raindrops in my eyes, baby. These ain't raindrops in my eyes, oh. Don't make me cry no more, baby.
Here's a song from the request line.
I found my thrill on Blueberry Hill, on Blueberry Hill. When I found you, the moon stood still on Blueberry Hill. Lingered until my dream came true. The wind in the willow played love's sweet melody, but all of those vows you made are never to be. You caught me still, oh, you were my thrill on Blueberry Hill. The wind in the willow played love's sweet melody, but all of those vows you made were only to be. Though we're apart, you thought of me still, oh, you were my thrill on Blueberry Hill.
Here's a song from the request line.
The song's so short, I figured just give it to him.
Joey, 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 Joey. Joey, Joey, Joey,
Hey, Calypso boy. Hey, child, what is the policeman doing on the premises? Tell me all about it, child.
Yeah. Same people call in, I mean, give what they want. I mean, they call in to your show. Right. That's right, yeah. You get what you want, they'll call back. Yeah, they might, yeah. What you gotta do? You get what they want.
Joey, 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 Joey. Ask Juanita to stand me bail. Don't want to sleep in this rotten jail. Hide the crystal ball by the fence so they won't find no evidence. When you reach home, get in the bed. Call a doctor and tie your head. Let Juanita invent a lie. Got to have a good alibi. Run, Joe! Any man at the door. Run, Joe! The man won't let me go. Run, Joe! Run as fast as you can. Run, Joe! The police holding me hand. Joey, 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 Joey. Get the mouthpiece to talk for me. They'll sure give me the third degree. When they take me before the sarge, I am going to deny the charge. When the judge asks me how I plead, not guilty, sir, most decidedly. You can see, Judge, at a glance, I'm a victim of circumstance. Run, Joe! Hey, the man at the door. Run, Joe! The man won't let me go. Run, Joe! Run, Joe, as fast as you can. Run, Joe! The police holding me hand. Joey, 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 Joey. I'll be home by the break of day if the judge believe what I say. If he don't, I'll be looking cute behind the bars with me striped suit. Run, Joe! Hey, the man at the door. Run, Joe! Man, he won't let me go. Run, Joe! Run as fast as you can. Run, Joe! The police holding me hand. Joey, 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 Joey. me not long ago to keep away from that worthless Joe. If I heard what me mama say, I wouldn't be in this mess today. Run, Joe! Hey, the man at the door. Run, Joe! The man won't let me go. Run, Joe! Run as fast as you can. Run, Joe! The police holding me hand. Don't you hear what I told you? I done warn you and scold you. Don't let policeman hold you. Didn't your mama done told you? Hey, the policeman are catching up with Joe. Joe, run too slow. Hey, they're catching up with Joe.
Hi, this is Lerone Powers, and you're listening to Sir Henry on Classic Blues and R&B on AM 1690 WVON.
Old man God called to give you thanks. Old man God called to give you thanks.
What you need? Tell mama what you want. Tell mama what you want right now. Tell me. Tell your mama. I've got a right to cry. You took my love, then you said goodbye. You just remember, you gotta reap just what you saw. People all over town, they know you was using me, and then you put me down. You just remember, you gotta reap just what you saw. My friend tried to tell me that you were no good for me, but I just couldn't listen. But now it's plain to see, I know it's so kind. So please bear this in mind. You just remember, you gotta reap just what you sow. My friend tried to tell me that you were no good for me, but I So please bear this in mind. Just remember, you gotta read just what you saw. Upside down, and you would be gone by the time I looked around. You know I never believe what people say. I've seen too many love affairs go down the drain that way. Now I've been loving you for so very long, girl, I believe. Something is wrong. What I'm getting now, what I've been used to, ain't the same. Oh no, it just ain't the same. Somebody, tell me what can I do? Oh yeah, I think I heard somebody say. Way, loving you more each and every day, and praying my love be there on time. But I feel something heavy was on me, and the more I give, the less you'd return. I'm getting the feeling, baby. Just ain't concerned. I'm not trying to find truth in a lie. Oh, I'm just trying to find out why. What I'm getting now and what I've been used to ain't the same. Oh, no, it just ain't the same. Somebody tell me what can I do? Oh yeah, oh yeah. No, 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 no. It just ain't the same. I need somebody to help me, to help me, to help me.
Listening to Sir Henry Cheatham on Classic Blues and R&B.
all. Making love to me that way, just pass the time of day. What you wanna act so smart for? What you wanna steal my heart for? Come on, tell me. It's just like taking candy from a baby. I forgive you, but I've got to tell you this. About the meanest thing you ever did was kiss me. Then leave me crying. Oh, baby, for another kiss. Yeah, swing that kiss on out there. Yeah. You know I once was a gambler, boy, but I lost my money soon. Yes, I once was a gambler, boy, but I lost my money soon. Yeah, you know I done lost all of my money, some of the gambler can have my room. I lost all my money. In a no good gambling game. Yes, I lost all my money. Boys, in a no good gambling game. My bad luck kept gambling just the same. Sit around with your head hung down. sit around with your head hung down. Yeah, wake up the next morning happy. I done run the best gambler in this town.
was so. Gave you my everything. Swore we'd be together forever. Through whatever life will bring. Then I catch you sleeping with the enemy. The one thing I thought I'd never be. Betrayed. And I can't hold back a tear. Betrayed. Now you don't belong here anymore. Me alone. I was sure you were so into me. You kept such a straight face about it. I knew with me was the only place you'd be. But walking in on you with the one thing I thought I'd never be. Betrayed. And I can't hold back the tears. Betrayed. Now you don't belong here anymore.
So here, but this song is almost 6 minutes. I said this song is almost 6 minutes. Okay, I will.
The wedding band off your hand. Take all your clothes. I don't want to smell you no more. Here's all your photos. You're all packed. Now start walking and don't look back. Walking in on you with the enemy. The one thing I thought I'd never be. Betrayed. And I can't hold back a tear. Betrayed. And you don't belong here
All right, you heard my man. He said, get up out of here. That's Guitar Shorty. And he one of them old bad Texas guys. He one of them old bad Texas guys, too. He ain't playing with your woman, Almond. My dad and them used to drop the W, Almond. Yeah, woman, Almond. Yeah, the day the women took over the place, you know. Greatest Champions. Where am I? When I'm gone, I don't want nobody. I guess these guys didn't trust these chicks, you know. Yeah. When I'm gone, I don't want nobody hanging around at all. Lightning Hopkins, Gambler's Blues. Fat Waller and his rhythms. The meanest thing you ever did, woman, was give me a kiss. Just kiss me. And General Crooks, what I'm getting now is not what I used to get. Gene Allison, Reap What You Sow. And Etta James, Tell Mama all about it. Tell her about everything that's going on. You had also heard Blueberry Hill and Run. Joe Run. That one out for the old veteran. You like him, don't you? You think he's a good guy, right?
He is a listener. I mean,
he gets what they want. He's an airman. You know, he was in the Air Force, man. He's not like me, man, you know. Yeah, whatever, our good friend, Mr. Garland. Thank you for listening, Mr. Garland. You too, T. At least it's 4 of us listening. Whether we want to, may not want to, but y'all doing it because you want to. We appreciate that. And all of you out there, we know we got listeners out there, and we appreciate all of you guys and ladies for listening to us out there on Classic Blues and R&B and WVON. We appreciate it, and we like to have a little fun on the show and just, you know, not be stiff about it. You know, it's a great music is what it is. Music is what's drives the show. I throw my little garbage in here, and I throw my conversation in here. I'm going to speak more highly of myself, you know. So I like to just have a nice conversation between myself and the microphone, you know. So just like to have a little fun, you know, a little chatter, you know. And I want you to remember, folks, ignorance is the most costly crop that any community can produce, you know, and we got quite a bit of it right here. And it's going on right now. But hell, I should have said what the devil. I should have had you to play the song "Hail to the Chief," but I guess I didn't. So you didn't want to play it nowhere. You probably wouldn't know what it looked like. Y'all think it's all over because President Obama left that the Republic has fallen apart, folks. No, when you get to looking at history, you'll find a lot of damage that was done by he as well. You know, Guantanamo is still open, even though he said, well, Governor Blagojevich is still in jail. Should be out, but he's still in jail, you know. And they gave you Rahm Emanuel, and you still got him. And look like you may get him again. Are you voting for the current mayor?
I voted for his opposition.
Oh, you voted for Chewy, huh? Yeah, Chewy was the opposition. Well, yeah, Chewy's a good guy. I don't know why people want to turn on Chewy, you know, but I thought he's a pretty good guy, you know, and I think he would have been a pretty good mayor. And if he would, at least you would have had a chance. He would have listened to you. That I do definitely believe that Chewy, because I knew him, you know, during the period I used to cover him as in the news department with 44, and so I knew him, got to know him. To me, he was a pleasant guy. I don't care for his alderman now. I don't care for Munoz, but I do. The Chewy was cool with me, you know. I thought he was a good guy. I got in the studio here, Mr. Ed Perkins. Mr. Ed Perkins, tell the folks a little bit about who you are. You ain't got but a couple minutes.
Oh, well.
No, you ain't got that much. How much time I give him? 10 seconds?
10 seconds.
Okay.
Well, I'm just, I'm a radio enthusiast. I do a little radio show myself. I'm a entrepreneur and just a community person right here in the city of Chicago. So I just coming down here. I want to thank you for having me on. And I'm enjoying the music, and I'm also an avid music lover, so I'm enjoying the music and enjoying the conversation and everything right here. So I'm a huge fan of WVON.
Yeah, good.
Yes, sir.
That.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, no problem. Thank my man there, Geechee Young.
Yeah, shout out to Derek Young. My man.
Yeah, Geechee Young is what I call it.
Yeah.
From the movie Uptown Saturday Night Geechee Dad with Harry Belafonte.
Yeah.
And Sidney Poitier and
That's a
great
classic.
movie. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right, we're getting ready to go to the top of the hour, right? All right, folks, I'll tell you what, we're going to the top of the hour, and we're going to come back and have another hour to go. You're listening to Classic Blues and R&B on WVON 1690 AM.
Of the nation is 1690 WVON, Berwyn, Chicago.
People's protest. I'm Barbara Cusack. People of all ages, races, and religions turned out for the Women's March in Washington.
Kristen Rowe Finkbeiner was one of the organizers of the Women's March on Washington.
We teach our children not to bully, and that bullying is not leadership. We are the leaders our nation needs right now.
Actress Ashley Judd reminded the big crowd of Mr. Trump's calling Hillary Clinton a nasty woman in a presidential debate.
I'm not as nasty as a man who looks like he bathes in Cheeto dust.
Even Clinton herself kicked in with a congratulatory tweet regarding the march. Bob Costantini at the Women's March on Washington.
Similar protests were staged in cities worldwide, from Melbourne, Australia to Mexico City. President Trump has first meeting with his foreign leader on Friday since taking office, as he sits down with British Prime Minister Theresa May. At month's end, he will be meeting with Mexican President Enrique Peña Nieto. I'm Barbara Cusack. President Trump is the subject of an ethics complaint filed with the federal government.
The nonpartisan Citizens for Responsibility and Ethics in Washington welcomed President Trump to the district by lodging a formal complaint stating he violated his lease for the Trump International Hotel in D.C. the second he was sworn in. The hotel is located in a building the Trump company leases from the government, and the paperwork explicitly forbids any elected government official from holding the lease or benefiting from it. The government's General Services Administration, which now ultimately reports to President Trump, has already announced it is reviewing the situation. Mike Romitas, Washington.
Former First Lady Barbara Bush could be discharged from a Houston hospital on Sunday, where she's being treated for bronchitis. But a Bush family spokesman says former President George H.W. Bush is likely to remain in intensive care for a few more days. The 92-year-old is being treated for pneumonia. I'm Barbara Cusack.
Geico presents a voicemail from your friend, Lightning.
Hey, bud, Joe Pal Lightning. I was just hanging out in the old Cloudy Root here. I thought I'd give you a call. I hope you're still not sore about that time I deep-fried your big screen TV with that bolt. Yeah, I've been meaning to pay you back for that one, for sure. A little short on cash at the moment, but any day now. Yep. Well, anywho, talk later.
Lightning won't pay for the damage it causes. Luckily, the Geico Insurance Agency makes getting coverage a snap. Visit geico.com to see how affordable renter's insurance can be.
Ah, fresh powder. I'll get the skis.
Ugh, I can't.
Winter nasal congestion. Is it A, cold, B, sinus pressure, C, allergies?
I'm not sure.
For all of the above, the answer is D, Allegra D, a maximum strength decongestant plus a powerful non-drowsy antihistamine for 24 hours of relief.
Feel better?
Yep. Feel like racing?
Hey, wait!
This winter, the answer is Allegra D. Look for Allegra D at the pharmacy counter. Use as directed.
Welcome to the Entrepreneurial Exchange, the African American Millennial Edition, a program created exclusively for savvy millennial entrepreneurs. Powered by the Chicago Neighborhood Initiatives Microfinance Group. Sponsored by U.S. Bank. The talk of Chicago and the voice of the nation. 1690 WVON, Berwyn, Chicago.
Hi, this is Roland Martin, and I've got some big news. I'm bringing News One Now with Roland Martin to WVON. It's a show that has all of America talking. We cover our news like nobody else. In-depth interviews, hot guests, and trending stories, all packed into 1 hour. Listen for TV1's News One Now with Roland Martin, weekday mornings at 5 a.m. only on the Talk of Chicago, 1690 WVON.
The Mount Rushmore of Chicago radio. Matt McGill.
Donald Trump's going to be the president. I'm not under any illusion that anything is going to happen, but I am hoping for a miracle. I don't want to live in the America where Donald Trump is my president.
Perry Small.
The reason why I am so hard on Richard Daley, because he single-handedly, with policies, destroyed the black community in this city.
The Reverend Al Sharpton.
Illegal immigration is a different issue than saying you're going to ban Muslims, but you also can't build a wall on one side of the country, but you're not going to build one in Canada.
And the Governor, Cliff Kelly.
Chicago will increase to a certain minimum wage at a certain time. You know, with the expenses going up, taxes, everything's going up. You got to pay for water, you got to pay for bags. You know, it's unbelievable.
Together, they are the pinnacle of Chicago radio. The Talk of Chicago, 1690 WVON.
Live from the Xfinity Studios at WVON. We're your original social media. You're listening to Night Blues with Sir Henry Cheatham on 1690, The Talk of Chicago.
All right, as we go into the home stretch here on, we call it the last hour here for this week of Classic Blues and R&B. Always thank you for joining us, folks. We're streaming live at WVON.com and iHeartRadio and up and running on Ustream TV, ustreamtv.com. I hope you can join us at one of these places. And if you can't, you can we'll always put it up, and you can download us anytime you get ready and take us with you wherever you go. WVON, I always want you to get social by going to facebook.com/ WVON.com. I'm sorry about that. Facebook.com / WVON1690. On Twitter, follow us at WVON1690. On Instagram at WVON1690. You can always text WVON to 88474. And we at Classic Blues here would like for you to go to Facebook and like us. Go to facebook.com / Classic Blues and RB. That's Classic Blues and RB. Like us there. And follow us on Twitter at WVON Henry. Go to our YouTube page and go over there and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's go to youtube.com. And once you get there, you type in my name in the search bar, Henry CB. And like us there. Go there and subscribe to our channel. You can go to youtube.com and WVON, Classic Blues and R&B, and subscribe to us there. Either way, you can do it, folks. Or you can go to my Google Plus. Go to google.com/plus, google.com/plus, Henry CB6175. That's Henry CB6175. And you will get every link on us out there. Just scroll down the page and you'll find out everything. But you can always download our shows wherever you are and take them with you. And then once you go to our YouTube channel, you'll find a little bit of everything there. We've got quite a few videos up there. A lot of it is classic blues. We put this up ASAP as soon as we can, you know. As we go into the final hour. You know, I'm so glad that Bloomberg, you know, and Mark Cuban, neither one of those guys are the president. I mean, here's Bloomberg. You know what he did? I mean, it's sugar tax. I can't buy a pop of a certain size. I mean, they all out there now. They wish that they had taken a chance, you know, but they didn't have the guts to do it, you know. Because they were a politician. He was. Bloomberg is a politician. And here it is, you know. You didn't hear him, you know, New York wasn't complaining when this guy was supposed to serve 2 terms. They gave him an extra term because he said, well, I am not through with the business. I mean, what kind of crap is that? He probably would have got to the White House and said, well, I've done 4 years, 8 years. I'm not through yet. I got some more business to take care of. It's like if President Obama had done that, or President George Bush, or Clinton, or somebody. What you got to say?
Obama, yes, but Bush, no.
Well, I mean, why do it for one, not the other?
Because one is a very smart man and one is a very dumb man.
Who's dumb? George Bush was not dumb. You know, the thing that you got...
The man was idiotic.
Okay, good. The one thing you guys killed me. Y'all never...
The man waved to Stevie Wonder.
Yo, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Stevie way back. I bet you Stevie way back. That's for sure. Stevie Wonder, he's that kind of guy. He would have way back, hey, laughing. You know, the one thing y'all talk about President George Bush. He went to New Orleans. He flew over. What the devil was he supposed to do? Get into a boat and crawl through? Well, President Obama, he goes up at the end of his term. He goes up to Flint, Michigan. That's under him. And then he gonna drink some water that they probably had already, you know, somebody to test for him, you know. So.
Well, of course, he's the president.
Yeah, no, but why don't you attack him for that?
Because Obama was all about the business.
But okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. Yeah, he's about the business, all right. But not your business.
Yes, the business.
Yeah, he took care of the business. He kept the empire intact. You know, that's why I say the republic is in good hands. It would be all right. We're gonna be okay, folks. You know, I think you know, some folks think that we may go into, well, you may end up, I don't know, China got pretty good strength out there, but the Russians definitely, man, it's good to have a good relationship with Russia, you know, so that's a good thing, you know. They didn't hack the election. You know, you hear people talking all this noise about voter fraud. And I mean, hey, man, there are people sitting around throwing stuff out, and they know you're going to latch on to it. No truth and basis on it, but you grab it and you lock into it. Yeah, voter for, yeah, it was hacked, you know. Like John Lewis. Trump was not wrong when he said he's all talk and no action. If you look at his district, you know, I mean, wait a minute, you're a congressman, man. Make laws that are good for your district. That's what these guys are supposed to go to Washington to do. It ain't the president is really is more or less a figurehead. But anyway, folks, let me get back to the show here. You're listening to Classic Blues and R&B here. I told you who we played just now. Yeah, we're going to get it kicked off. Here he is. One of the great ones. Did I tell you, Mr. Howlin' Wolf. Ooh, on Classic Blues and R&B on WVON 1690 AM.
Hi, this is Lerone Powers, and you're listening to Sir Henry on Classic Blues and R&B on AM 1690 WVON.
How many Here's a song from the request line.
The man call in every week. I understand what you're saying. At the same time, you know, like 5 people call in. I mean, George Clinton. George Clinton.
This is Classic Blue, Classic Blue, Classic Blue, Classic Blue, and R&B.
Fighting like I'm fighting for life. They only work just some relief from this voice killing me. You stare at me and you glare at me. All this pain, it's all the same. It's all the same. You see, is this really happening? Or did I make it all up? I'm bound for Chattahoochee on a turn-up truck. Oh yeah, you don't have to holler, I hear you. I'm standing right here beside you. Oh, 99 shades of crazy. I'm 99 shades of crazy, 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 crazy. I'm crazy. Are you crazy? You crazy? Oh, hold my feet to the fire. Oh, my feet to the fire. I never said I would die with you.
You're listening to Sir Henry Cheatham on Classic Blues and R&B.
You know, as I look back into the past, I can only think of a sweet, sweet lady. And now I realize the little things that go unnoticed when you're with someone. They are the very things that hurts the most when they're gone. You know, sometimes one mistake in a man's life can mean a lifetime of sadness. Are you with me? But I'm not complaining. I'm just explaining. Because the little girl was everything that any man could want to have in a woman. Sitting in my world of loneliness. Oh, as I look back into the past, I'm thinking of a little girl who once loved me. I was too big a fool to make it last. Now I'm living in a world of sadness, where there's never no happiness. Sometime I feel if my world would end tomorrow, it would relieve me of all my sorrows, lady. Where are you, lady? I'm calling on you, lady. Where are you, lady? I wanna know, where are you now? Oh, how I remember when I sent you to West Virginia. How was I to know it would hurt me so, and I would be the one to surrender? Oh, I'll never, never, never forget when I took you to the train station. I can still hear your trembling voice saying, you said, darling, 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 please don't end this relation, but lady, oh lady, I wanna know, where are you now? Sweet, sweet lady. Where are you? I wanna know, where are you now? flashbacks of all the good times we had then. I suddenly realized what a fool I've been. Sweet, sweet lady. Girl, I dream of you night after night after night. When the morning comes, you vanish out of sight. Sweet, sweet lady. I wanna know where are you? Would you call me on the telephone? Send me a postcard, lady. Sweet, sweet lady. I just wanna know where are you now? Could you send me a telegram? Sweet lady. I'm calling on you, lady. I just wanna know where are you? Sweet lady. Where are you, lady? Where are you, lady? Where are you, lady? I wanna know where are you right now? Sweet lady, lady. Where are you, lady? Where are you right now? Sweet lady, lady. Where are you, lady?
It's on the list. I moved it up. It's at the bottom. I moved it up.
There were good times going on down in Johnny's Rendezvous.
That's one of the best songs on the list, so that's why I moved it up.
I got there around midnight, just like I always do. Lord, it sure got quiet when I walked through the door. Said, has anybody seen you? I got some smiles, but nothing more. Oh, so tell me, is there something I should know?
Well, it's late. I just got home from work, and you were nowhere to be found. I'm a proud man, baby. I ain't about to chase it down. And when we talk, it means nothing. You don't smile anymore. And when I saw you this morning, oh baby, we barely said hello. So tell me, is there something I should know? We have to face it, girl. You know we're over time.
Is there something I should know? Oh, tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me. Is there something I should know?
I'll take an order of barbecue, collard greens, and a football game.
See the hands of all the people. Gonna get some loving tonight. Tonight. And if you're anything like me, I know you can't wait for tonight. Tonight. 'Cause I'm counting the hours, the minutes, the seconds till my good loving daddy comes home. Till he comes home, he's gonna have me scratching and clawing just like a kitty cat all night long till the break of dawn. If you know what I'm talking about, let me hear you say yeah. Let me hear you say yeah. All the lovers in the house, if you know what I'm talking about, let me hear you say yeah. Let me hear you say yeah. I wanna see the hands of all the people. Who's gonna do it tonight? Tonight. Now I don't know about you, but I'm gonna get mine. That's all that's on my mind. I don't like to kiss and tell, but my baby is doing his job. Oh, yes, he is. And I love a man who really wrecks a car, put it in the garage all night long. If you know what I'm talking about, let me hear you say yeah. Let me hear you say yeah. All the lovers in the house, if you know what I'm talking about, let me hear you say yeah. Let me hear you say yeah. This song is dedicated to the all the lovers in the house. If you know what I'm talking about, let me hear you say yeah. Let me hear you say yeah. Let me hear you say yeah. If you're gonna get some love tonight, I wanna hear you say yeah, 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 talking about. Give me some good love.
Let me hear you say, yeah, 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 yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah. He may never be a rich man in this world, but I know he's tried so hard to be. But he'll always be rich in the eyes of this girl, 'cause he's the best thing that ever happened to me. And I'm gonna do all I can, do all I can to do right by this man. I'm gonna be the kind of woman he wants me to be. And I'm gonna do all I can, do all I can to do right by this man. I'm gonna be the kind of woman he wants me to be. He may not be the kind of man that my mother wished for me to have, but he's so kind and sweet in every way. And if my mother don't understand why I feel what I do for this man, then I'm sorry, mama, that you don't understand. And I'm gonna do all I can, gonna do all I can to do right by this man. I'm gonna be the kind of woman he wants me to be. And I'm gonna do all I can, do all I can to do right by this man. Lord, help me to be the kind of woman he wants me to be. Friends keep telling me to leave my man alone, but if I did, I'd be doing my own self wrong, 'cause he never mistreated me in any kind of way. And there's nothing you can do or say to make me walk away. And I'm gonna do all I can, do all I can to do right by this man. I'm gonna be the kind of woman he wants me to be. I'm gonna do all I can, do all I can to do right by this man. I'm gonna be the kind of woman he wants me to be. Scuba baba weeda, scuba da weeda, scuba da ba do, scuba baba weeda, baba wee, baba da, scuba da wee. Do all I can, do all I can.
Spend your Saturday nights right here on Classic Blues and R&B with Sir Henry Cheatham.
On the Talk of Chicago, 1690 WVON.
You know the time have come. Oh, for many hit the road again. skies, no cloudy days whenever my baby's around. Oh, you ain't got to worry, I got your back. My motivation, inspiration, she's all that. She's been good. Oh, she's been good to me. She's been good. She's been good. Oh, she's been good to me. I can't believe it. She's by my side. The way she gives good loving, oh, I lose my mind. My sweet thing, honey pie. You've been so good to me, baby. I will never, ever, ever leave your side. You ain't got to worry, I got your back. I'll be your lover, protector, provider. You ain't gotta work that on. You've been good. You've been good. Oh, you've been good to me. Well, she's been good. She's been good, baby. Oh, she's been good to me. Ooh, she's been good. She's been good. She's been good. Oh, she's been good to me, y'all. She's been good. She's been good, my baby. Oh, she's been good to me. Ooh, she's been good. She's been good. Oh, she's been good to me. Oh, well. Ooh, she's been good. She's been good. Oh, she's been good to me, y'all. My baby. Ooh, she's been good. She's been good. Oh, she's been good to me, y'all. She's been good. She's been good. Oh, she's been good to me, y'all. Yeah. I gotta tell you about this lady. She walked up to me. She said, "Can you help me, mister? I got a problem. I might need $2. She said, "Look at me. Some folks are hooked on winning. They can't stand to lose. Some are hooked on pills, yeah, and some on all kind of booze. Some folks are hooked on cheating, can't stop sneaking around. Some are hooked on gossip, spreading lies all over town."
Shout out to Shorty Mac. I'm go. I checked you to close out.
She said, "I'm hooked on the blues."
After Shorty Mac.
Gotta have me a little BB King to start off my day. How Play me some ZZ Hill and those down home blues. A cocktail ain't no good in my hand, but now somebody playing. She said, I'm hooked on the blues. Ooh, yeah. Some folks are hooked on diets, can't stand to gain a little weight. Some are hooked on sweet Sean, can't pass up a piece of cake. Some are hooked on raffles, always trying to win a prize. Some are hooked on clothes, they got every color and size. All of these habits, we all try to put them down. She said, I'm hooked on the blues. She said, I'm hooked on the blues. I can't help myself. I'm hooked on the blues. What am I gonna do? I'm hooked on these blues. Don't know what I'm gonna do. But these last $2 just might get me through. Some folks are hooked on winning. They can't stand to lose. Some are hooked on pills, yeah, and some on all kind of booze. Some folks are hooked on cheating, can't stop sneaking around. Some are hooked on gossip, spreading lies all over town. But whatever the problem, we all can try to solve them. She said, I'm hooked on the blues. Myself. Now what am I gonna do? I gotta have my blues. My muddy waters, trying to find a mule. Your daddy Johnny Taylor is still calling blues. She said, I'm hooked on the blues. CC Hill. Oh yeah.
Sir Henry, hit me with some old school music.
Got 3 pockets full of money. The 4th, I'm carrying a gun.
I just guessed. I mean, he sounded old, so I think it was old school.
Oh, I'm gonna have me some fun. I ain't looking for trouble.
This man is about 60, right?
To break no heart. I just want an even chance. When the shooting starts down at Big Willie's, a place that's full of laughs. It's a party and a half down at Big Willie's. Mm-hmm. Can't you smell the fish frying? And hear the dice is clicking in the back room. You hear someone hollering, I bet I make 4. You know we be broke pretty soon. Cause you're using Willie's pack. Willie don't lose no bad. Down at Big Willie's, everything he do is a sin. That's where the fun begins. Down to Big Willie's, they stand in line, just waiting. They just waiting to have a good time. Oh yeah. be hesitating. When Willie opens the door, come in fast, cause Willie's violating. He take his hands off the clock, cause the party never stopped down there. Big Willie's. At the hour shot, but that's where the party's at. Yeah, down at Big Willie's. The place is jumping all night long. If you wanna the party with us, you got to come down and be a party down at Big Willie's. Yeah, you know we have a lot of fun down in this juke joint. Dice is popping, Big Wiz is popping, and the party's off the chain. Drinking, having Guinness, Corona, you know how it goes. Just having a real good time down at Big Willie's. See, I don't want to go back down to that dead-end street.
We're giving your government back to you. So don't forget to understand that you got 2 years. Do you realize that there's an election coming? We about 60 out here today. Until next week, may God bless and keep all of you. Adios.
The talk of Chicago and the voice of the nation is 1690 WVON, Berwyn, Chicago.